Hello, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing linked list cycle detection. Given the beginning of a linked list in its head, return true if there's a cycle in a linked list. Otherwise, return false. So typically, when we are dealing with anything to do with this cycle, we will most likely be using the two-pointer method, but instead of where we're like having one in the beginning and one in the end, we're going to be doing one where it is slow and fast. So, for example, here we have fast and then we have slow. So for every time that fast moves twice, slow will move once. So in our example here, let's say fast moves twice, now slow will go once. And then eventually, once it reaches the end, it can't go anymore. This basically detects none because it reached the end of the list. If there was a, what's it called though? If it was, let's say, in an infinite cycle, right? It would look something like this. So then it would go back to 2. Let me just show that from the beginning. So for every 2 times that it moves forward to 1, 2, slow goes up 1. Let me go 1, 2, and now once the slow equals the fast, that is essentially when the that is when we have detected a cycle. So here we're going to use a dummy node, just like in our previous node. We're going to do the same thing, and then we're going to do our dummy.next as the as the head. So as the head of this list. So it's going to look something like this. Go back. We're going to have our dummy, and the next is going to point to the head, like that. So we're going to do wow. And we have to initialize slow and fast. Sorry, so slow equals fast, which equals the dummy, right? And then wow, there is things inside this list. So wow, there is fast, because fast is at the dummy, which is at the basically right here. I'm just really bad explaining. This is my second day, sorry. And well, fast.next, meaning, like for example, let's say we move twice, right? Once. And while we have a, like for example, if there's no cycle, there is no fast.next. It's going to be null, because then it would basically be pointing to nothing here, right? So while fast does not exist, we're going to basically say that fast equals fast.next, meaning that it is going twice, right? So from the beginning, fast will be moving once and twice. And then in the same time, well, since it moves twice, slow will be slow.next. It will only move once. So it will move like this, right? So in this loop, if slow is fast, we're going to return true, because, for example, if it does loop back somewhere, right, it will look like this. So like before, fast moves twice, slow moves up once, and then twice, which reaps it back to 2. Once they equal each other, this indicates that we do have a cycle. Otherwise, we're going to return false. And yeah, that's going to be it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you find this useful, go ahead and subscribe, leave a comment, do whatever you want. Thank you guys for watching. Let me just make sure it actually prints though, and it works. Okay, yeah, we're good. Yeah, thank you guys for watching.